Hey, good morning. Good morning, you guys. All right, let's get started. Let's start in ragdoll this morning. We'll give it a moment or two for a couple more people to join in. Come onto your mat. Take your feet about hips width distance apart and come into your forward fold, your ragdoll. You can work with your feet about hips width distance apart here. Set your foundation. Still, it's not too early, but it's still kind of early, so maybe a big bend in your knees. You grab your elbows, put your hands in the crooks of your elbows if you like, let your head hang down. Start to pay more attention to your breath. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. You can move your head around a little bit. You can move your toes around a little bit. As you start to feel your breath, feel your body, feel your breath in your body. Feel your 2 feet on your mat. Feel your breath in your body. Feel yourself in your body. Right here, right now. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And then release your hands. Bring your hands to your mat. Step back to your downward facing dog. If you want to come into child's pose here, you can come into child's pose. Still feeling your breath. Feeling the parts of your body that connect to the ground here. It's okay if you are off somewhere in your thinking mind. Just notice that. And then come back and be in your body for this, just for this little bit of time this morning. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. On your next inhale, come on forward to your high push-up. Track your shoulders over your wrists, low belly, draws in and up. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Press back to your downward facing dog. Let your heels soften. Let your head hang down. Take a breath in. And a breath out. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up, high plank. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come on forward, high push-up, high plank. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward to your high push-up, your high plank. Pause, knees lifted or lower. Take another deep breath in. Move forward halfway down, low push-up, chaturanga. You can drop your knees or come all the way down. Upward facing dog. Couple of breaths here. Lead with your heart. Let your shoulders soften and roll back. Take a big breath in. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Take a long inhale. And a long exhale. And then from here, walk your hands back to your feet. Feet together or apart. And rise to stand. Come on up. Come up. Reach your hands up. Lift your heart. You can look up. Take a big inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Pause for a moment. Feel your feet on your mat. Your breath in your body. Set an intention for your practice this morning if that's something that resonates with you. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, sweep high, reach up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your mat, walk yourself out to your high push-up, high plank, pause. Take another deep inhale, forward and halfway down, low push-up. Upward dog, take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Set your gaze to one point. You can close your eyes. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Take another big inhale. Exhale lightly, step or jump to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, come on up. Lift up, reach up, look up, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Set your hands on your mat. You can always move your hands around a little bit, move your feet around a little bit, explore your foundation, explore the pose and your body, and even exploring your thinking mind, simply noticing when you are not here and that intentional choice to come back. Take another big inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up to stand, rise, and reach and lift. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Forward and down, upward dog, still moving forward. Lead with your heart. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. You can always add in child's pose here, or at any point during your practice. You can add in variations, and you can absolutely work at your own pace. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet, put a big bend in your knees. Lift your heart. You can reach your hands higher, work with your hands at your heart. Take a deep breath in, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Virabhadrasana, step up. Reach your hands high, pause. Just a breath or two here. Feel your feet. Feel your breath. One breath at a time. Soften your shoulders, soften your face. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Notice where you have landed, where your feet are. Feel where you have your hands. You can set your gaze, you can close your eyes. Take a long breath in, and a long breath out. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot steps, warrior one. Back foot flat. Rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands back down. Chaturanga, low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one. Back foot flat. Come on up. Exhale, hands come back to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, take a breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step or jump forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, sit low. Come up, reach high. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. High push up to low push up, exhale. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, hands come to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps, warrior one. Rise up. Exhale, hands come back down. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Right foot again, warrior one. Rise up. Now open out to your warrior two. A little bit of a longer stance. Pretty significant bend in your front knee. You can feel what that means for you and what works for you. Long through your arms, long through your fingers. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Keeping the bend in your front knee. Long and strong through your back leg. Lifting up out of that right hip, breathing into your body. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push up to low push up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Left foot steps, warrior one. Rise up. Open out to your warrior two. Notice that that transition from your warrior one to your warrior two. What has to happen for you so you can find some stability, balance, and some ease? The transition that we make when we get out of our heads, we come out of a place of worry or fear and come into our bodies. Feel this breath, feel the stability, the ease, even the joy in this moment, or especially the joy in this moment. Then your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Find a place for your right hand, might be on the back leg, at your low back, or you might even make it around to the top of your left thigh. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands come down to your mat. High push-up to low push-up. Upward dog, inhale. Downward dog, exhale. Take a long breath in. And a long breath out. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. Take another deep breath in here. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Set your feet, big bend to your knees. Lift your heart, draw your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale. Now twist to your right, left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Crown of the head forward, tailbone back. Grounded through your feet, heart lifts, the opportunity to rinse out, release anything you don't need right now. And then your hands can stay together, they can open up. If you want to add in a side crow here, you can add in a side crow. You might add in a little more breath, more intentional breath. And make some room for yourself. Take a big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, chaturanga, low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Right foot steps forward, crescent lunge. Back heel lifted, rise up. Right foot is a little to your right, bring your hands to your heart. Take a big inhale here, twist to your right. Left elbow towards the outside of your right thigh. Back knee lifted or lowered. Integrating and really using your back leg. Integrating into your body, into this moment, into your being. And then using this practice for support, for stability. You can separate your hands, you can work with your hands together. Integrating this practice into our lives so we can bring some balance with us when we come off our mat. We can bring strength and softness. We can bring peace and ease and joy with us when we step off our mat. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Here, take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Keep your reverse, straighten your right leg. Coming into your reverse triangle, reach up and go back. Take a breath. Come through center and come on into your triangle, Trikonasana. Right hand down. Left hand can come up to the sky. Left arm can work on your left side body if that feels better for you. Lengthening out through your legs. Long spine, long through your arms. In your whole body so you can feel right down to the tips of your toes, right up to the tips of your fingers. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, let that top hand come down towards your mat. Spin it onto the ball of your back foot, soften your front knee, and then step your back foot in halfway, a third of the way. Walk your right foot a little to your right. Set up for your twisting triangle. Left hand can be under your left shoulder. A prop is really nice here. Right hand to your low back. You might bring your left hand to your right ankle for a little bit of lift. Find your flat back. Draw your right hip back, your left hip forward. Take your right arm out to the right, and then start to twist to the right. Start to open up. You might be a little bit wobbly. My feet kind of wiggle around here. Not a big deal. Take your time. Feel that you can breathe. Right? So it might be that you're in this pose and you can breathe. It might be that you're in child's pose and you can breathe. But you have this time, you have this space. Take a big inhale. Right hand comes down. Left foot steps up. Front of your mat, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift and reach, look up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Take another deep inhale. Exhale, step or jump to the front. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Set your feet big bend to your knees. Bring your hands to your heart. Sit a little bit lower, but keep your heart high. Take a deep breath in. Now twist to your left. Right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. And maybe your right elbow lands between your legs. Your feet, your knees might be together. Your feet, your knees might be apart. 2 feet on your mat, wherever you have your feet, whatever you're doing with your legs. Feel that. Work with this. Hands can stay together or open up. Maybe the right hand touches the ground. Maybe just reaches down for the ground. More attention to reaching up with that top arm. Using this practice to lift your heart, raise your vibration, open your heart, open your mind, not just your body. Take a big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, high push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in, downward dog, breath out. Left foot steps forward, crescent lunge, come on up. Front foot is a little to your left. Hands to your heart, big inhale. Twist to your left, right elbow towards the outside of your left thigh. Feel your back leg. So if you feel wobbly, is it something that you can work with? Can you use your drishti? Use your connection to the earth, use your breath to help cultivate balance and connect to your balance. If it's overwhelming, bring your back knee down or even come into your child's pose. Hands can stay together, they can open up. Top hand high, maybe your right hand under your right shoulder, maybe the right arm on the outside of left leg. There's enough going on in the world, in our lives, right, that makes us feel overwhelmed. Our practice doesn't need to be something in which we feel overwhelmed. Our practice can give us, right, the opportunity to ground, be present, breathe, and be in a moment of joy. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. On your next inhale, come up and around to your warrior two. Adjust your feet. Take your left hand high, reverse your warrior. Keep your reverse straight in your left leg. Maybe more room between your feet. I like to take a little more room between my feet. And then come through center and come on into your triangle, Trikonasana. Left hand down, inside or outside that front foot, that front leg. Maybe the left hand lands on the left leg. Again, right hand high or right arm along your right side body. Take a full body breath in and a full breath out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, let that right hand start to come down towards your mat. Spin to the ball of your right foot, soften your left knee, and then step your right foot in halfway, a third of the way. Take your left foot a little to your left, setting up for your twisting triangle. Right hand under the shoulder on a prop is really nice. Right hand on your left ankle gives you some lift. Left hand to your low back, so you take a moment Draw your left hip back and your right hip forward. Long spine, left arm out to the left, and then start to take it up to the sky. And yeah, you can take that left arm up. That can be a guide, but really start with your feet. Connect through your feet, engage your legs, let your spine be long, open up. Take a big inhale, left hand comes down, right foot steps up. Halfway lift, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up to stand, rise and reach and lift, look up. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, hands to your mat. High push-up to low push-up, exhale. Upward dog, take a big breath in. Downward dog, breath out. Take a big inhale and a long exhale. Take another big breath in. As you exhale, step or jump your feet through your hands. Sit down, lie down on your back. Set up for your bridge or your wheel. Holy cow, 30 minutes goes by really fast, at least for me. Set up for your bridge or your wheel. Feel your body, feel what works. And maybe you choose to simply lie on your back and breathe in and breathe up into your chest, into your heart space. Allowing yourself to be supported, stay grounded, opening and softening. Allowing yourself to be supported, but at the same time, we are offering support to each other. Take one more big inhale, and then nice and easy, come on down, come onto your back. Let the soles of your feet come together. Knees drop to the sides, Supta Baddha Konasana. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Draw your knees into your chest, give them a good squeeze. Come on into your happy baby. Maybe a little bit of movement here. And then bring your knees back to your chest, rock forward and back, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. We're going to sneak in a half pigeon here before Shavasana. Coming into your downward dog, take your right leg up to the sky. You can bend that right knee for your down dog hip opener. And then come on into your half pigeon. Right knee forward to your right thumb. Let your left leg lengthen back behind you. A little adjusting. Lift, take a big inhale, and then fold forward as you exhale. If you want to work with a variation on your back, you can work with a variation on your back. You can set up for the seated variation of half pigeon, or I guess it's a double pigeon in that case. And take a long inhale and a long exhale. The other day, it might have been yesterday, I posted something. It was a quote that I borrowed from Wayne Dyer, and it said, essentially, fill yourself with love for everyone. See the divine unfolding in everyone, especially the people you have been, or that we have been taught to reject. And that applies to everybody out there, the people that we encounter outside of ourselves that we have been taught to reject. But the more I thought about it, the more I thought that so often we have been taught to reject ourselves. We've taught to criticize our bodies, be critical of our bodies. We've been taught to criticize who we are, try to make ourselves into someone that we are not. Set your hands on your shoulders. Make your way back to your downward facing dog. Add in a little bit of movement, maybe that down dog hip opener, and then set up your half pigeon on this side. And even when we come onto our mats, when we first start to breathe and move on our mat, noticing we're usually noticing our inadequacies, the things in our body that we're not happy with, the things that we want to change, the messages that we get about how we should look and be, the messages that we get from society. We've been taught to reject ourselves. And so, just in thinking about all of that, how much we need to cultivate love for ourselves. Be compassionate with ourselves. Recognize that absolutely we are all divine. We are all part of this earth, part of this universe. We're all connected. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. And then from here, come on up, sweep your back leg forward, and lie down on your back. Draw your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze, and drop your knees over to your right for your twist. So if we can begin to love ourselves, come through center and twist to the other side, and see ourselves in other people, see other people in ourselves. And come back to center. Any last poses, adjustments that feel right. And then set up for your Shavasana. You can take your legs out, take your legs up. Something that allows your physical body to soften. And feel that you have shown up this morning. You got on your mat to take care of your body, to tend to your heart, your mind, your spirit, to care for your being. Feel the love in this. Something that you can share with yourself, love yourself, but then that you can share with others. Take a deep inhale. And a long exhale.
Draw your knees into your chest. Roll to one side. And slowly make your way to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. Pausing for a moment. Knuckles of your thumbs resting against your chest, your heart. May our hearts be filled with love and compassion. Drawing your thumbs to your lips. May our words be filled with love and compassion. And drawing our thumbs to our forehead, to our third eye, may our minds be filled with love and compassion. Bowing forward together we say, Namaste. Thanks, you guys. Thank you for joining me this morning. Be well. I will see you all soon. Any comments, questions, you can send me a message. Have a good day. Namaste.